What foods are part of an anti-inflammatory diet? 10 anti-inflammatory foods to add to your diet. Key takeaways. In small doses, inflammation can help the body fight off pathogens, illness-causing microorganisms. Excess inflammation can increase the risk of certain diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and rheumatoid arthritis. Excess inflammation can increase the risk of certain diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and rheumatoid arthritis. We know that chronic inflammation can increase your risk of developing health problems and several diseases. We also know that what you eat can affect the levels of inflammation in your body. That being said, it's worth asking, are there any specific foods that can fight inflammation? While no single food alone will prevent inflammation, there are some foods with anti-inflammatory properties. Eating a diet rich in these foods, and lowering your consumption of inflammatory foods, may reduce low-grade chronic inflammation. Here we'll cover what an anti-inflammatory diet is and which foods are part of it. Why does inflammation happen? Occasional inflammation is normal. When your body recognizes anything foreign, such as invading bacteria or even pollen, this triggers a normal inflammatory response that protects you. However, when inflammation persists daily without the presence of a potentially harmful invader, known as chronic inflammation, that's where the trouble starts. An anti-inflammatory diet might be helpful in combating this type of inflammation. What is an anti-inflammatory diet? An anti-inflammatory diet refers to a diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods, such as fatty fish and vegetables, and limited in certain foods associated with inflammation, such as soda and other sugar-rich foods and processed meats. The Mediterranean diet, for example, is considered an anti-inflammatory diet. What are the benefits of following an anti-inflammatory diet? Our food choices influence the level of inflammation in our bodies, and chronic inflammation is a marker of developing health problems and several diseases. Reducing inflammation in the body is thought to help with several conditions: diabetes, arthritis, Alzheimer's disease, allergies, irritable bowel syndrome. Irritable bowel disease foods thought to help reduce inflammation are rich in certain nutrients, especially antioxidants and omega-3s, that have anti-inflammatory effects. Antioxidants in foods work to prevent damage to the cells from oxidative stress caused by free radicals, which in turn prevents inflammatory responses. Omega-3s are thought to inhibit an enzyme that leads to inflammation. Read on to learn more about foods that should be part of an anti-inflammatory diet. 10 foods that have anti-inflammatory properties. An anti-inflammatory diet should include the following foods. 1. Berries, like blueberries and blackcurrants. Besides being sweet and delicious, berries contain a high level of polyphenols that provide antioxidant benefits. 2. Leafy green vegetables. Dark, leafy green vegetables like Brussels sprouts, spinach, kale, cabbage, and broccoli contain a variety of antioxidant compounds like lutein, vitamin K, phylloquinone, alpha-tocopherol, beta-carotene, and the flavonoid kaempferol. And some studies show that by using cooking methods like boiling, you can make such compounds more accessible for absorption in the body. 3. Cauliflower. Cauliflower contains a high level of antioxidants like quercetin and kaempferol. Not to mention that cauliflower is also rich in nutrients like fiber, vitamin C, calcium, and iron, to name a few. 4. Almonds. Not only do almonds contain gut-friendly fiber, but they are also rich in antioxidant-rich compounds like vitamin E, also known as alpha-tocopherol, which research suggests may reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease when eaten on a regular basis. 5. Green tea. This refreshing tea that you can enjoy hot or cold is well known for its potential health benefits. This tea contains the compound epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, which has been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties. 6. Fatty fish. Fish that contain healthy omega-3 fatty acids like salmon, trout, mackerel, and sardines are associated with lower levels of inflammation. 7. Plant-based oils. Plant-based oils like olive oil contain polyphenols that may help strengthen the immune system by helping to increase the number of white blood cells in the body that can fight off illness and infection. Also, early research suggests that sesame oil holds promise to help prevent inflammation in the body with regular intake. 8. Tomatoes. Tomatoes contain the antioxidant lycopene, which has been shown to have heart health benefits due to its antioxidant properties. 9. Coffee. Not only can it provide a boost of energy, but coffee may also help protect the body against inflammation. Research shows that coffee contains a variety of flavonoids and quercetin compounds that provide beneficial antioxidant properties. 10. Herbs and spices. Various herbs and spices like turmeric, ginger, garlic, and cinnamon contain anti-inflammatory properties due to compounds like curcumin, gingerol, allicin, and other polyphenols and flavonoids. The amount needed to reap these benefits, however, is unknown, making it hard to recommend taking them to reduce inflammation. Which foods may cause inflammation? If you want to consume a diet that helps to lower inflammation in the body, then there are certain foods you should limit, if possible. Foods high in saturated fats and trans fats, like deep-fried foods, whole-fat dairy products, certain fast foods, and baked goods. Processed meats, like hot dogs, sausages, canned meats, and deli meats. Refined carbohydrate-based foods, like white bread, white pasta, and white sugar-based food products. This is not to say that you should never eat these foods, but consider consuming more anti-inflammatory foods versus these more highly processed food options. By eating antioxidant-rich and omega-3 rich foods, you may help reduce inflammation in the body. And by reducing intake of highly processed foods, which are considered inflammatory, you may further reduce your risk of inflammatory-related health conditions. Making small steps toward including anti-inflammatory foods in your diet may help lower chronic disease risk and improve your overall well-being.